Okay guys, we have Dizzybat. Dizzybat is fun. It incorporates a movement that we just started with last week. Mixed reactions to it. I get it, but sometimes going outside of the norm is what we need in situations like this, but also maybe to get past some of our plateaus. So have some fun with reverse burpees. If you're looking for substitutes, don't ignore this workout just because that one particular movement will help you find something else. But AMRAP, as many rounds as possible of 18 minutes. We have 60 jumping jacks, 30 dumbbell goblet, okay, reverse lunges, and then 15 reverse burpees. The reverse burpees, guys, are gonna take a fair bit of the time today. If you don't want to do substitute, which I'm going to go over reverse burpees today, make him a little bit more manageable, but if you still don't want to, your coaches will help you, but also maybe we look at that number and be like, man, that's just a lot of them. Like any high-end gymnastic skill, feel free to drop that reps down to make it more manageable. If you guys are a little bit more performance driven, stick with the inverted burpees that we've been working on. So the inverted burpee, guys, is you do the reverse burpee and then you fold over into a handstand hold. We were doing them on the wall last week. If you want to tackle, the wall, stick it at 10. If you actually want to work on coming up to a handstand hold and free, come away from the wall a little bit for some support, okay? But look to maybe drop that down to 5 if you're going to do a full inverted burpee to a handstand, right? Okay, so that's our Dizzybat. We also have a build section today, 3 rounds of a tempo rear foot elevated split squat. So we're working on that split position. We have that piece in the lunges already, so we don't need a lot of sets. We're just doing those 3 at 6 reps, and we're going to control the speed so that we get time under tension. We then have 10 glute bridge walkouts, I should say, and that's really to focus on getting the glutes and the hamstrings prepped for the next part, obviously to improve the booty. The warm-up, guys, 2 sets. We have the first set, we do 20 crossovers, which is a footwork drill, 10 alternating reverse lunges for obvious reasons. We're gonna practice reverse burpees, but we're using our hands on the first set, which I'll show you in a second. We're gonna do the reverse lunges, guys, with light or maybe even no weight on the first set. The second set, we're gonna do our jumping jacks for 10 alternating reverse lunges with the workout weight, and then a 3 reverse burpee or inverted burpee or whatever you're gonna do instead of the reverse burpees today. We're gonna practice that for a small set on the second one, okay? So let's get right into it. So the first one here, guys, crossovers. So all you need to do is just pick a line or make a line on the floor. We're crossing over, count 1, 2, cross over, 1, 2. You have to put the second foot down, guys, or you'll get confused. You'll start coming here and then trying to bring this leg back too early. So in your head, you just got to go crossover 1, 2, crossover 1, 2, crossover 1, 2, crossover 1, 2, and we're doing that crossover for 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There and back is 2. The alternating reverse lunge, guys. Reverse lunges, we want to stay tall and proud. We want to make sure they're taking a wide stance. Okay, we don't want to be on a line here for this one, guys. We want to stay at hip width when we do our lunges. So we step back, softly touch, and softly touch. Okay, so we do that reverse lunge for 10, 5 per legs. Then let's talk, we'll get right into it. So the reverse burpees, guys. Some of us struggle with getting down with that squat to sit, right? Which is tough. What you may want to do instead of doing it like that, guys, is you may want to just look to squat down, okay? Get your hands down, good. You roll onto that hand, tuck underneath, and then stand. So that's an option, right? So we're gonna practice that. We're gonna do, I'll show you from the front, 3 per arm. So come down, come up, and then switch hands. Or if that's not working for you guys, you could come down forward facing, come onto your back, come up to that hand, and then get up however you want. Guys, kind of a pretty practical functional movement. Can you get up from a fall down backwards, right? Okay. So the second set, guys, we do our jumping jacks. Let's talk about jumping jacks because it's in the main part of the workout. Guys, we want the feet to come out and we're gonna touch our hands overhead. That's gonna be kind of our standard today, making sure that we touch hands overhead extended. Okay, so feet together, hands at side, touch, touch. And that should give us a good pace out, okay? So we do our 10 jumping jacks. We then grab that dumbbell, just like we would be for the second part, so I won't be having to go back to that one. Okay, we're coming in, softly touching, practice, and then we're gonna do that full reverse burpee, right? So again, the reverse burpee, okay, we squat down low. We're gonna use this kick forward, okay, and that's necessary, right? We need that kick forward to create some momentum. We're gonna land in a low squat, right? So here, and kick forward. For my more advanced group, you kick up and then you come over into a handstand hold. Okay, so that actually in the warm-up covers all the movements for Dizzybat. So let's just talk about the build section here. What I have is just our dining room chair at home, okay? That's all you need. It's a little high, but we can make it work. What we're gonna do, we have 3-second lowering and then a regular pace on each position. So you go down for 3, 1 at the bottom, 1 on the way up, and 1 at the top. So I take this 1 foot, softly weight it, okay? You don't want a lot of weight on this back foot. Almost all the weight's on the front. We come into this goblet position, we come down, and then we come up. Now the tempo is like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, and you repeat that. We're looking for 6 per leg. The walkouts, guys, we're coming from a regular bridge position. We walk ourselves out as far as we can, almost like a reverse arch, and then hips nice and high. I'm trying to keep my shoulders, hips, and knees in line the whole time as I bring myself out. Okay, so 6 each tempo rear elevated split squats at 3, 1, and 1, and 1, and 10 glute bridges for 3 rounds. That's our little build section today, and then we're into Dizzybat.